It is now time for Ask the Expert. The news continues to report that obesity epidemic is related to excessive carbohydrates.
I guess we're the news. Joining us live this afternoon to talk about this, Dr. Brian Baer. We're going to talk about how bread fits into this equation. A lot of people think that bread is just this starchy mass that is empty calories over the course of the day. Is that an accurate assessment of bread?
Well, you could say that about white bread, because white bread is refined bread. And of course, you know, we do a lot of sensational stories, but this is a real bread and butter story, no pun intended. But it's important to talk about it for our overall health. And the problem with white bread or refined bread is that it has a high glycemic index. And that causes a rapid rise in your blood sugar, and then it rapidly descends and makes you more hungry, and it makes you eat more food. And that's why it leads to obesity, and that leads to chronic diseases like diabetes and chronic heart disease.
I never actually had white bread until I was a teenager because my mother didn't allow it in the house, but I never knew why she said there was a benefit to whole wheat and whole grain breads.
Whole grain breads are great, and of course, as I just discussed, they have a lower glycemic index, so your blood sugar stays relatively stable, but it also moves things through your gut a little bit more rapidly and helps you with better absorption of nutrients. So all in all, it keeps your blood sugar stable and it doesn't make you more hungry.
I told you about the toast I ate this morning.
Which was what?
6 grams of fiber per slice of bread. Is that a lot?
You are a good man.
You'll know later on tonight.
No wonder you can't sit still today.
Let me know on that one. Keep us updated, okay?
I also had a cup of black coffee with it, if that helps.
Oh, just add to the diuretics, right?
That's right.
Any benefits, though, to eating your standard Wonder squishy white bread?
Well,
none.
They've tried to make it seem beneficial because they've added things like vitamin B complexes, iron, calcium, and folic acid. But what we can do is we can take a vitamin and that covers it and avoid that. And so the main thing that people should be doing to avoid obesity is to restrict calories, avoid carbs, refine carbs, and of course exercise.
I know a lot of people are into the sprouted wheat bread. Does it matter how dark or light the wheat bread is?
I don't think so. I think it's mostly that it's a whole grain. I think, you know, you can pick which you like and do best with, but that's the main thing.
Get your 12 grams of fiber every morning, folks. That's
In one slice of
what,
bread
no,
or in a
that's,
sandwich?
it's 2 slices.
Yeah, 2 slices,
Little
peanut butter and
avocado
jelly.
on them, delicious.
Ooh, that does sound
Got a
good.
question for any of our experts? Email them, asktheexpert@tmj4.com. You may also leave a voicemail if you choose. The number is right there on your television screen. Still ahead.